All right, welcome to another Swampcast. We're here post-game on the, what at one point was Benny Hill Griffin Stadium, it seemed like.
The comedy of errors.
It was unbelievable first half with turnovers everywhere, but Florida pulls it out, 9th straight win over Tennessee, 31-17, and you know, Robbie, I think we all, when we saw Jeff Driscoll head to the sideline, or I'm sorry, to the locker room, thought that this game was over and the season was over.
And it comes after a pick six. They're down 7-0. They've lost their quarterback. It's like, how are they going to win this game? How are they going to do it? And then Tyler Murphy comes off the bench.
Out of nowhere.
Unbelievable job. The composure he showed was unbelievable.
So one pass in his career, and that was a 2-point conversion that failed against Miami.
He leads them from behind in an SEC opener.
Unbelievable, and played really well. I still think Florida's in a lot of trouble. I mean, because while Tyler Murphy, I think, you know, you saw what he can do, there's nothing behind him.
No, there's less experience than he has. So, you know, Skylar Morningweg is the second team guy now.
But I will tell you, I give this football team a lot of credit. Because for what they had to deal with, no Roberson today, no DeMarcus Robinson,
Pure Foy hurt,
no Tyler Moore, Pure Fake Foy gets hurt. At one point, Jalapeno's gone. You lose your starting quarterback for the year, and to have won this game. Now, I know Tennessee's nothing special. I said before the game I thought Florida would win because I thought their roster was better, and I still do. And their quarterback was awful. I mean, he was just terrible. Brilliant move there, Butch Jones, going with him.
Yeah, you have to wonder. Putting Peterman in there with no experience, he got rattled completely. Turnovers, he was a mess.
They'd have been better off with Mr. Peterman from Seinfeld, I think, in their quarterback. But the bottom line is,
brought his catalog with him.
Right. For Florida to win this game was big, and we'll see where it goes from here. I mean, it's obviously some issues with injuries and having Driscoll out. Look, Driscoll still is the best quarterback on this team. Tyler Murphy had a big game today, and now the other thing that's going to happen is the other teams that they're going to play have film on them. I'm sure Tennessee's going, who is this guy?
Yeah, but to me the critical thing, Pat, was the fact that he came in, the players made plays for him, they got him where he felt comfortable out there, and when the defense had to dominate and keep him in the game, that's exactly what happened. First half was pretty much unbelievable. You know, 31 yards, 3 first downs given up, and then like Will said, to open the third quarter with 2 long scoring drives executed by Tyler Murphy like that, you know, set the tone. That was the game.
And as he said, you know, it's one thing to get put in the game. It's another thing to sit around at halftime and think about how you're the quarterback now. And he went out there and engineered those drives, made some great plays. The touchdown run, you know, he juked a couple guys and bowled into the end zone. That was pretty impressive. So, you know, all in all, it was a good bad day for Florida, in my opinion, because anytime you lose your starting quarterback for the year, it's not a good day.
No, not at all.
But to win this game, that's a game they had to have, and to win it the way they did shows a lot of resolve on this team.
And as they move forward, Pat, it's obvious that Tyler Murphy's teammates love him.
Yeah.
They're going to play hard for him. The Florida fans obviously love him because they're chanting his name at the end of the game. So, you know, it's something positive to go forward. And I know it's going to be tough from here on out. You know, they've got a tough game at Kentucky now with a new quarterback. So at least there's something positive built around this kid and the fans and the team and everything else all put together.
It's just like I said, I think they need, if they can get these next 2, it kind of sets up the rest of the season. But they're going to be a little bit harder now, you know, with down to 1 quarterback, basically. You know, who would have thought that when Driscoll had the appendectomy, that was one of the best things that could have happened?
It may have saved him today.
Because Tyler Murphy got the reps in, and I don't know if he'd have been the same quarterback without him.
Yeah, and then last week, Driscoll's on crutches, he gets reps again. So he knew what to do. He was ready he got his opportunity, he was ready to go with it and take it somewhere, and he did.
And I feel terrible for Jeff. Because, I mean, he didn't do, look, all the people that were bad-mouthing him, it was really way over the top last week. And the guy's trying hard, trying to do his best, made some bad decisions, and you hate to see him be lost.
Yeah, you really do. And, you know, basically a broken lower leg is what we're hearing. So,
well, that's the way it goes from here, but Florida does get the win over Tennessee. Big crowd today in the Swamp. It was nice to see people with their fingers in the air rather than holding fistfuls of tickets today, Robbie.
It was loud. It was very loud. Plenty loud today.
Although you students are awful. You're the worst student group in the history of the University of Florida.
Calling them out.
You came late and you left early.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. In my day, we didn't leave
You can
early.
wait to binge drink later.
Yes.
There's plenty of time for that.
Do you know how to sneak it in or anything? What's the matter? They're awful. I'm not going to growl because of that. How's that? That's going to do it for our Swampcast. We'll be back with you next week to preview the Kentucky game. Until then, Pat Dooley, Robbie Andrew of the Gainesville Sun saying so long from the Sunshine State.